Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes. So I brought you guys back to show you where we are. We're right down here, right where we started, and these guys were right here. I just missed them somehow. I've been all over the map, as you can see. Council Negotiator, Freak Show Negotiator. So these are the two guys we got to defeat. They're both lieutenants. There's not really anybody else around. I defeated most of the other guys here, so this may be all we need to do. But here we go. Start with the Freak Show. He's gonna dull pain. Got him. Didn't dull pain. Now we'll try to stun this guy. Yep. And that's the mission. Yeah, it took me like an extra 10 minutes. So we defeated the two negotiators. And the next thing to do is call our contact and let her know what we did. So let's contact her. And she says, most of the freaks you put in jail won't talk, but one of them was willing to cut a deal. It seems the freak show steal most of the chemicals and cybernetics they need. But sometimes there are things they can't get through theft. When that happens, Drek sells the services of his loyal freaks to get whatever he needs to keep them going. So, Silver Phoenix, the freak show have started fighting among themselves. It looks like the freaks who are loyal to Drek are making hits against those loyal to Bile the Technophile. That's not so unusual, but it made me go back to Schwarzwald's notes, and I figured out something. It turns out that most of Schwarzwald's mystery informants were freaks in Bile's faction. Could it be that Drek has identified them as a threat? Yeah, probably. So now we're going to go to Steel Canyon and talk to the Zigzag Man, I believe. Talk to the Zigzag Man. Okay, and we'll select this mission. Unfortunately, I had to kill off so many council in that last mission that I got an awful lot of experience for it, so we're definitely going to be hitting level 35 by the end of this story arc. There's no question. There's simply no question. We only have a beat and a half left. And we'll get at least this much just from completing the story arc, and there's at least a couple more missions to go. So now we're going to talk to the Zigzag Man, who's going to probably be a boss. Sound of gunfire. So they're fighting each other. Why are you all by yourself? One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Is that the other part of your spawn there? Why are these guys by themselves? That's weird. Talk to the Zigzag Man and seek clues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these guys are fighting with each other. But as soon as I show up, of course, they'll all fight me. Missed him. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought... Weird, I thought I saw freaks over here. Yeah. Here's somebody. One, two, three, four, five. And there he is. He rezzed. There you go. So we gotta listen for glowies and look for clues. And we also have to probably defeat every single guy in here. And we gotta talk to the Zigzag Man, who is one of the freak shows. Devil's Claw. It's awesome. So there's an elevator to the next floor. So again, as I've said many times, this could be up to 5 levels. Depends on the mission and how they've set it up. Oh, almost went down the hole. Okay, we got to take care of him. Champion Swiper. And the minion rezzed, but that's okay. We got this guy taken care of. And now we'll take this guy. Knock down. Nope. Knock back. Yep. And then that. Okay. They're almost certainly going to be guys down below us. Yep. Okay. And then these guys are fighting with each other. Ouch. Actually, no, it didn't hurt that much. Oh, that other guy rezzed, didn't he? I didn't wait for him. That was a dumb mistake. That was really stupid. Oh, him. I want to hit him. Yeah, that's going to cost me an inspiration. Because I was dumb. Been waiting for every other one, and then I just forgot to do it for him. Okay. Now we got 2 of these guys over here. Alright. Knock them both down, that's good. 1, 2, 3. And then this should finish him. Not quite. Wow. It took a little bit more than I expected. Oh, missed him twice. Alright, now we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we can go multiple different ways here, so I don't know which way we're best served to go, so we're just going to have to wander around and look. I don't hear any glowies. There's one. Them down, or one of them at least. And then you. Alright, click the glowy. Got a clue? And this says Freak Show Online. This is a copy of the data that's been sent out onto the internet by the Freak Show faction under the Blue Technophile, Bile the Technophile. Much of this information you've already seen from Schwarzwald's investigation, but his suppositions have been backed up by Bile's knowledge. This information confirms that Drek has been hiring his loyal freaks out as mercenaries. So this mission is called, this story arc is called Burning Drek. Knockdown here. Wow, not one of them went down? That's annoying. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yep, that one time I forgot. But I've been pretty good about it. Knock him over. There we go. Done. So there's nothing in here. And then this is going to go wrap around. So where's the zigzag man? He's not in here. So there is a little spot over this way, it looks like. Aha. Aha. Okay. Where's the... There's a little door right here. But there's nobody there. Alright. Not where I wanted to go. Okay, so it does look like there's a way to go here. There we go. So zigzag must be on the next level. Because I assume this is going to be an elevator. Maybe not. Yep, elevator. Let's crit. No. Wow, he takes a lot of punishment. So this is going to lead to the next level, where hopefully we will find Zigzag. I think Zigzag's a boss, and I think we're going to have to fight him, but I'm not really sure. It's been a while since I've done, many years since I've done this story arc. These guys aren't aggroing to me as fast as I would expect either. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in a place like this, you definitely want to wait, because otherwise you get into another... Oh, there's the Zigzag man. Okay. Otherwise you get into another fight, and the guys behind you wake up, and they automatically are aggro to you. And there's Zigzag. He's another freak. So he gives us a clue that says it's going to be huge. There ain't no hiding it. It's all on the net. Information. Gotta be free, man. Who cares what happens? Alright, there's a couple of freaks here. We're going to defeat them. And then we will exit the mission. Got him. Alright, out we go. Okay, so now we're going to contact Tina and tell her what Zigzag told us. And she says, Zigzag, put all the information about the Freak Show's mercenary activities out on the internet. Silver Phoenix, the Freak Show activities are going to explode. Factions are going to explode. It barely matters if the information's true or not. When the fighting starts, it's going to be tough just to keep the warring Freak Show factions from taking up the city with them. Things have just gotten much worse. And then she says, in this Freak Show war here, Zigzag's published all of Schwarzwald's findings to the internet. The Freak Show's mercenary actions or ties to the Cray, all of it. It started an intense war among the Freak Show factions for the most part. They're sticking behind Drek, but that's probably just pack instinct. The more ideological factions are trying to go out on their own. One of those is Clamor's group, an anti-corporate militarists. Anti-corporate militarists in the Freak Show? That's a little weird. I have good word that they're Uniting behind a freak called Clamor Boy. I love the spelling. They're planning to break Clamor out of jail, along with that young freak faction leader Upstart. I want you to take them out before they can effect a prison break. So now we gotta go to Craze Folly. So the fastest way to get there is going to be on the train station to Brickstown. Got a bunch of enhancements. I need to sell salvage. But let's go ahead and do this mission and then I'll stop. Hopefully this won't be a super long mission. But we got some time, so let's go ahead and do it. Wait, while I'm here, I'm going to sell these enhancements. This is a science tech, I believe. Now we go. So we're going to take the train, we're going to go to Brickstown. We haven't been there very often. I don't have any contacts in Brickstown. We've been given very few missions in Brickstown. Although I do have a contact there now for the next level range. So Brickstown. And then we're going to go to Craze Folly. Now Craze Folly is all the way on the southwest side of Brickstown, right here. So we got to be a little careful here. I'm going to go ahead and put stealth on, especially for once we're in Craze Folly, because there are a lot of very high level hostiles in there. Sometimes what I like to do is just use the war walls, because nothing spawns up here. There's one or two spots in Founders Falls where the terrain actually comes up to the height of the war walls. But except for those areas, war walls are eminently safe to jump along. And now we go to Craze Folly. Come on. There we go. It's a little, for some reason, it's a little hard to click on those cops sometimes. Alright, so we gotta go all the way across Craze Folly. Yeah, this sort of thing players used to grumble about. Like, this mission is got nothing to do with Craze Folly. Why do I have to go all the way across this zone that I have no interest in being in? Right? It's just a hazard zone. There's nothing of interest here. Right? And once you have a movement power, it's not as if you're going to have any trouble crossing the zone without getting hit. Right? In the lower levels, like if they put something in Boomtown and you're level 14, or like you're level 12, yeah, that's a challenge, because you, in the old days, you wouldn't have a movement power yet, and you were going to have to basically sprint. Oh, I just got a badge. Craze Cores badge. You're going to have to sprint. If you have to sprint through this area, you know, obviously it would be quite dangerous. But super jumping through the area, even without stealth, is not a problem. And with stealth, nothing's going to bother me. Right? So this is just a time sink. Fortunately, super jump, gosh, is pretty quick and is able to deal with vertical relief. If you had a super speed across here, it would probably suck. So we're going into a sewer, which means we're going to turn on our sewer costume and head on in. Alright, so the sewers seem like a strange place for a meeting with the Freak Show. Are pretty strange people. Yeah, they're very strange. And there's some freaks. My character always looks weird to me in this costume because I don't normally wear it except in the sewers. Let's knock these guys down. Oh, this guy with the dull pain. I just didn't get him fast enough. Man, took a lot to take him out. I wonder why. I've been just creaming these guys. All of a sudden it's like it's 10 levels ago. Yikes. And I forgot to turn combat jump on. Yeah, one of the things, I love the little rings that come when they come off your feet. Basically come from your waist with both combat jump and super jump on. They've suppressed them a little bit. They don't look quite the same, but you see these little rings. I love the effect of it, but I kind of wish they were different colors or something. I guess I could make them different colors just so I can tell when I'm combat jumping and when I'm super jumping. Man, these guys are pounding me. Since when did that happen? Take him out. Click! Yeah, quite a few times now I've clicked something and it just seems like it doesn't trigger. Defeat Clamor Boy and his guards, or his men. And this is going to be a big mission, just from the size of the map. Alright, so we're looking for Clamor Boy, we're fighting freaks. We're in the sewers. So one of the things that definitely happens as you get into the high levels, and you probably noticed it, is you get longer missions. Not just longer story arcs with more missions in them, but the individual missions are longer. The maps are bigger, there are more guys on the map, you have to defeat more enemies. Whereas in the lower levels they tend to be a little quicker. Although there have been quite a few really big maps, even at like 10th level. Look at that. 2 hits and I'm at half hit points. It's a good thing we have ways to mitigate damage, right? Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, so this is a dead end here. Let's mark that on the map by clearing it. This is another dead end. Let's mark that on the map by clearing through to it. There it is. So you don't have to come back here to see if there's anybody here. Oh, that was nice. 1, 2, oh, there's a res. No, you don't. You're not getting away from me. Come on. There we go. So now we gotta find Clamor Boy. And there he is. Alright, so let's sweep the room. Not too many guys in here. Okay, so these guys shouldn't be close enough to Clamor Boy to cause a problem. Let's start with these guys up here. Don't think Clamor Boy can see us from over there. He is talking though. What's he saying? Can't wait to see Lady Clamor. Alright. Let's go down and take these guys out downstairs. And then it's just us against the tank. Well, he has one guard, but that guard's of no consequence. other guy rezzed? Over here. Come on. Alright, Clamor Boy. I'm gonna go ahead and just rest because I gotta make sure I'm at max to fight a tank. Because that's what he is a freak show tank. Alright. One luck, one of these and one of these should be more than enough. Focus Chi. He's done. Ouch. That's right, he has AoEs. Alright, we got 51% now on our area effect defense, so we should have no problem with it. Got him. Now he's probably gonna res. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, okay. Out we go. I'm gonna turn in this mission and then I guess we'll stop for today. I'm not gonna make you watch me go all the way through Craze Folly. Let's talk to Gina Chung. And she says, with Clamor Boy in jail, the plan of Free Clamor and Upstart will dissolve. That's a big victory for you, Silver Phoenix. I don't understand. I guess it was Clamor Lady that they were going to free? Anyway, Silver Phoenix, if those Freak Show faction leaders had been freed, they would have exacerbated the fighting among the Freak Show. Alright, so we will get another mission from her, because we're on her story arc, but we're not going to do that today. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm Silver Phoenix, and this is City of Heroes.